Hello people and welcome to another guide about longest lasting game series last released game. I could have said another GTA 5 online tutorial as well, but why not making it long and pointless, right? So, why are you here? If you're as lazy as I am, and then you would want to do nothing and get money for it. In business world, just like in GTA, this is called passive income. Many dream of it, but only rich can really count on it. When I came back to Los Santos, a lot has changed and many expensive things were introduced to the game after I left it in 2015. Of course, I wanted to get it all, and now, and if possible by doing it the least grind as possible. And I found many guides on how to get passive income, or at least that's what I was promised by the title of the guide. Now, by a definition, passive income is earning from a rental property, limited partnership, or another enterprise in which a person is not actively involved. So we must make a difference between falsely advertised activities like MC businesses, bunker, and the nightclub sales, and the real passive income like agency and arcade and nightclubs main raison d'etre. Now, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against mentioned sales. These sales actually generate a lot of money and can be easily done either with a friend or group of friends or just completely on your own in a very private public lobby without risk of being attacked by griefers. Attacking people who do sales is actually, from a grinding perspective, completely pointless since you get such a ridiculous amount of money and experience for doing so. And people who are attacked actually can lose more than a million quite often, so it's pretty douche move in all honesty. Now, selling in a public solo lobbies forced by your move or by luck has its disadvantages. You don't get any bonus for your sale, but you will definitely do your sale. If you do a bunker sale or full product sale of any of your MC businesses, you will need a few friends in order to sell everything. So if you do it with a few friends, chances are that no one will attack you even in a public lobby. It might still happen, there are a lot of griefers and tryhards, many people with mod menu in each session, but still quite often you can do sale without being attacked. But my point here is that you need to do the sale and you're in risk of losing your expected shares. So we can't say this is actually passive income in a first place. But in reality, there are three real passive sources of income in GTA 5 Online, before summer 2022 update I mean. The only real passive income is actually the arcade. Now, if you expected some extraordinary income here, you ain't gonna get one. An arcade fully loaded with machines generates $6,000 in 1 hour real time, but to buy all the machines with the regular prices costs $3,767,000, so it will take 628 hours of gaming to recoup the invested money. It's 24 days and 4 hours of playing GTA and doing something else, while arcade works for you. I mean, it's plenty of time for sure, but if you're hooked on GTA Online, it will become even profitable at some point at least. Maybe it is also worth to mention that your safe in the office can hold up to 100k, but you can collect before reaching 100k, of course. Next property, which will generate passive income for you, is the latest addition to the bunch. Agency. Besides missions which will earn you $1 million after you finally help Dr. Dre to get his lost track, you can also do security contracts, whip contracts and payphone hits. All these are interesting to play and earn you a decent amount of money after you fulfill what was expected from you. But in order to boost your passive income, you will want to grind security contracts. Again, you might be a bit disappointed with the information regarding expected passive earning, but all these contracts will earn you around 50k in the first place, so it's not like you're doing these for no reason. Your agency safe can hold up to 250k, and after you start your agency business, safe will generate $250 per day. You heard me right, 250. It raises to $500 after you do your first security contract. And if you thought it's a slow way up to big passive income, it is actually even slower. After reaching $500, from that moment on, every fifth successful completed security contract gets you another $500. So simple math: 6 contracts equal $1,000 of passive income. 11 are 1,500, and so on until you reach a maximum of $20,000 per day game time. To conclude, you need to do whopping 196 contracts in order to get the maximum amount of daily passive income. Some of these contracts can be done in 5 minutes, while most will require around 7 to 8 minutes. I will take the worst case scenario, 8 minutes per contract, so you will need 1,568 minutes or a little over 26 hours to get the mentioned 20k per day earning. But this doesn't sound all that bad though when compared to 24 plus days for arcade, right? And if you earn an average of 50k per contract, you will get nearly 10 million bucks in the first place. And there's another positive here, cause you can play security contracts in an invite-only lobby, so you can be in a griefer-free world. Even in a public lobby, you can be only attacked randomly because other players won't get any notification regarding your activity, since it is not of any interest to them. But still, I would suggest grinding these contracts in an invite-only lobby just to be sure. There is also a 5-minute cooldown period between two security contracts. And one very important thing here, since I mentioned whip contracts and payphone hits as well, these do not count for passive income grinds, so don't count on them to improve your passive income. Needless to say, Dr. Grail line of work also doesn't count. So, security contracts only, mates. And the last real source of passive income is your nightclub. After the nightclub was introduced, when the popularity of your nightclub was at 95 or 100%, maximum earning was 10k per game day. Popularity also degrades over time, and to be precise, in one game day you lose 5% of it. And to keep or increase popularity, you can either play missions, which are fairly easy and can even be fun, and also be done in around 5 minutes as well, and to increase popularity by 25% for doing them. Or you can, let's say, buy popularity by swapping hosting DJs for 10k. Each swap increases popularity by 10%, but in the long run it minimizes your profit. If you still decide to go for paying for popularity, I would advise you to go to Master Terminal in your arcade, because it will save you from a cutscene of DJ swap. If you do 5 or more changes, it can be irritating to watch the same cutscene over and over, but if you don't have Master Terminal, you will have to watch it anyway. Now, on screen is an old chart of earnings, and why do I say old? Because after Next Gen GTA 5 was introduced and a career of a nightclub owner merged with other careers for beginners, these earnings become much better. Just like with MC businesses, earning was multiplied by 5, so instead of earning 10k, you will now earn 50k per day. And my friends, that's a serious passive income. So a decent strategy would be to maximize your nightclub popularity, wait for a message that your safe is filled with 200k bucks, collect your earning, and do one promote club or popularity mission, however you like to call it. This will keep your popularity high and your earnings optimal. But with the nightclub and popularity missions, you're entering the world of public lobbies. Other players will be able to attack you while you promote your club, and they will earn, although much less, popularity for their clubs on your behalf. Also, sometimes you will receive a phone call from Tony to collect some VIP NPC or bring a track loaded with champagne to your club, and denying this call will result in a popularity loss, while doing this mission will, of course, make your club more popular. While doing these, you will also be a target for other players, so getting your nightclub popularity passive income definitely is not a risk-free and so passive, but still your money will be safe and you won't lose any product if you fail to promote your club. All you need is to wait for 5 minutes in order to become able to play another promotion of your club, while it generates money according to the table you saw a minute ago. And I can say for certain that this new earning is there on all next-gen consoles and PC, while I'm not sure if it's the same for PlayStation 4 or similar not next-gen consoles. And with this, we can actually conclude this video, guys. Next one will be about my second favorite GTA 5 property, already mentioned, Nightclub. See you in this video, guys. Cheers!